Hello, hello, my good friends of the internet. My name is HDOrthon, or Moo11 with 8 O's, however you feel like remembering me. And I am making a guide on how to kill the Eye of Cthulhu. Now, there are many other guides, except a lot of them are just people saying, oh, look at all the good items I have. Look at how easy it is for me to kill the theoretical easiest boss in the game, other than maybe the King Slime. Except the King Slime I've had more issues with than the Eye of Cthulhu. I guess because it made it out to be a weaker boss. So I thought, I'm going to make a guide. And I'm going to more or less stage a weak first kind of area character. So I have my requirements. Well, obviously a requirement is suspicious looking eye, or if you're lucky you can fight it. But it's much easier with suspicious looking eye, because then you can choose when you want to summon it. So I highly recommend 10 healing potions. You probably won't need any, at least I'll make the fight look easy. So, and remember, it doesn't always matter if you didn't do it on your first try. You can always get some better armor and try again when it's easier. Even get maybe some more accessories. But what I have is I have goggles to make myself look cool, and gold helmet, gold chainmail, silver greaves. I recommend full silver with a minimum, and that's if it even gives enough defense. But I would highly recommend gold chainmail and gold helmet if you can afford the gold. Shackle, because they're easy, you can drop them from zombies, and cloud in a bottle, because that is more or less kind of like a requirement to not die. I would also highly recommend 250 shuriken, unless you got a thorn chakram or flamerang or another one of those high up end game items. Those work better obviously because they're just high powered, but shurikens are really good for first players. 10 healing potions. You can use lesser healing potions, but you have to use them more often, and since they put in that 1 minute wait time, it's just a whole lot easier to use regulars. And you're going to want to have maybe 10. You probably only use 5 at the most if it's a long battle, because you only get that 1 minute if you can dodge. I would not suggest going in with anything less than 220 life. Now, you could theoretically do it with 200 if you had the Band of Regeneration, which would make up for the extra 20 life, but I mean, one more heart, how hard could that be? Anyways, it just became night. I will not need the whole night, maybe half the night, because I know what I'm doing, and hopefully a star does not take it out like on my first attempt. This is my third recording, because my audio decided to not record last time, and post audio is really dumb than real time. Because then you gotta like watch the video 4 times. And here's Demon Eye. They drop lenses. You need 6 lenses to craft a suspicious looking eye. The demon also, where you can find them in, I'm pretty sure, gold chests. Now, you're gonna want to build an arena, kind of like this, maybe a bit wider if you want more room from side to side, and you have the Hermes boots. But you're gonna also want to build a platform. You don't have to if you have high enough weapons and armor. You can just avoid him. But it really helps when you can aim low, aim high, and then you can drop to avoid him, jump to avoid him some more, stuff like that. But enough talking about just how to do this. Let's just show you. What you need to do is set it to a hotkey, and it needs to be night. And let's kill this Demon Eye, because the Demon Eye won't spawn, like they won't come in. They won't spawn off screen and come in at you if you're fighting him. But he's not going to go away, and he's just going to cause pain. Well, I suppose if he wants to go bounce around there. But, alright, let's do this. Suspicious looking eye summons Eye of Cthulhu. The Eye of Cthulhu has awoken. Now, there he is. You're going to want to shoot the pupil, because he sends out these little minions. And you're going to want to use shurikens, because even if they only do like 4 or 5 damage, they do it like 3 or 4 times. So unless you have higher grade weapons. If you have poison throwing knives, maybe you want to use them, because they're also pretty good. But basically, he's gonna send out about 4 or 5 minions. It's 4 minions. I might miss them or not count right, but he's gonna send out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's gonna charge you like twice. And okay, maybe well, that counts as the second charge. So yeah, he charges you twice, then he comes back up and sends them out. You're gonna want to grab those little hearts because 20 life goes a long way. Because it's really nice. Now that was a bad position for me. I should have dropped down. There's a dumb demon eye. Demon eye will probably just get. Yep. See, look, there's a lens. There's already one more lens. But he's gonna charge. He's gonna charge at you twice, like that. And then he's gonna come back up and be like, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna send some more dumb minions at you." Now he is nowhere even close to where the next stage. So I got really nothing to talk about. I mean, I'm just getting I'm not really getting. Actually, I'm doing fairly well considering I've only lost 100 shuriken. Yeah, for some reason you lose a lot more shuriken than guides say. Guides say 80%, I say like 50. But when he stands in one spot like that, he does a lot. Alright, he's gonna then come at you one more time. He he doesn't really come at you with that, but you want to shoot at the pupil, obviously, to destroy them. You may be able to use spike balls, because then when he can get hit, but those are from goblin armies. Alright, here we go. Once he hits 1400 life, he will then rip his pupil off and grow a mouth. I don't know how. Somebody want to explain that one. And his defense goes down. It looks like his defense is like half, but his attack is like 1/4, so you're gonna take a lot of damage. I would recommend healing at 110 to 100, just to make sure that you get back up to full. And he's gonna so basically just charge now. Oh my god, it's a new moon. Wonderful. So I can't even tell how far we are. That's kind of annoying. I don't have a watch. Maybe I should get a watch. But I mean, he's only at like 300 life now. So once he gets there, it starts going faster. You gotta heal. See, I healed at 40 because I completely forgot to heal at 100. But he's at 14. He's dead. Oh, he took 2. He took 2 more hits. Normally that would have been double hit for more than that. But that was the Eye of Cthulhu. You more or less get enough heart things to get back up. 37 Demonite arrows, 67 Demonite ore, 3 corrupt seeds, more healing potions. I don't know, like 4 or 5. Not really good farm of those, but Demonite definitely useful, which is useful for crafting the Nightmare Pickaxe and multiple other higher up items after gold. Good way to get a lot of ore, because I mean mining it takes forever, because they only come in really small groups. But that was the Eye of Cthulhu. I suppose I should do the customary like my video, favorite it, like it, subscribe. Really helps me out, all that fancy stuff. And that was the Eye of Cthulhu. Probably do an Eater of Worlds with this same character. I'll get a little better armor probably. Like I'll get, now that you theoretically would have acquired the Dryad. If you have a house, you'll acquire the Dryad shortly. I just have a lens. You'll acquire the Dryad, which will allow you to get purification powder, which will allow for easy mining through even stone, which converts it to regular stone. And once you do that, you won't have much of an issue going around and fighting off monsters of the night and things. And once you have access to meteorite, you'll be able to make phase blades if you have enough gems. And you'll be able to make the meteor hammocks. And I guess meteorite armor if you really want, but that's kind of like a secondary because it's not as good as gold, and you won't have the space gun. You just won't have the space gun, and since later on in the game you can just go and make a new world, smash some orbs, and then get a meteorite or 2 to fall, mine the meteorites out, and all that. But we got 3 gold, 9 silver, 47 copper. Good way to make some money because you can sell the demonite ore or the bars. They sell for the exact same price. There's no loss like there is if you make it into armor. And that was it. Remember, like the video, all that fancy stuff. And that was the Eye of Cthulhu. Again, seems odd. I only use like 1 healing potion. First, one of the times I used 2. Because I've used 7, because I started with 30. And this is like my 4th time. So I've used 3 more than videos, which means I used like 2. I used 2 on 1, 3 on 1, and then like 2 on another. So that makes sense. But see you guys next time. And now let's see if I can do this.